Yeah. First of all, I just want to thank all the subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Today, I want to talk about my opinion of Dangerous Minds. So, it's a movie that was made in 1995. I was 12 years old when this movie came out. This movie aged very differently than other movies I've seen from this time period before. So, I remember when this movie came out, I had a very different view of now. It was a trip though. It was definitely a trip, and I just want to get to hit on some topics of it. So get a little bit of the movie in. Then we'll talk about my opinion of it. So it starts off here. This let's go back a little bit. This was a trip to me because as far as I know, the two TMCs that I know are the Mob Crew and the Magicians Club. Uh, they're both LA based neighborhoods. The bus is taking them to Palo Alto. It's in the Palo Alto Unified School District. So I know that's in the Bay Area. To the best of my knowledge, I don't know about TMC being over there in that area. So I'm not sure if this was an oversight. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I did a quick Google search after what gangs are there just to make sure. And I don't remember ever hearing of TMC being up there. So yeah, it could be me. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think they needed if they are incorrect, they should have used better advisors. And not, but again, I could be wrong, and it could be maybe back then they did have a click up there. So let's get started. So the beginning of the movie, she's very bright-eyed. She is excited about this job. They don't tell her what she's in for. This is a basically what they would view as kind of tough around the edges kind of kids, right? These aren't your average students that she has to go into, and she doesn't know how she's going to. She doesn't know what she's walking into. So she walks in. Everybody's doing their own thing. When I was a kid, low key, I don't even know why I put this picture there, but I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid. So I just thought I'd share that. But right away, she is tested, and Emilio kind of. This is Wade Domingo or Dominguez. Unfortunately, he passed away. May he rest in peace. He plays the character of Domingo, and right away he's over there trying to test her, see what she's about, make her break, trying to flirt with her too, see if she'll bite or whatnot, right? So she's having a hard time the first day. Nobody's taking her seriously. I think she writes his name on the board. Everybody laughs at her. She reads a book on how to. She finds out that you're not gonna get through to a lot of kids, especially kids with pain and emotional problems, emotional trauma. You're not gonna get through to them by reading a fucking book. Like, you're gonna have to talk to them, right? So she comes back the next day. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but she came back. This is her like tough guy attire, right? So she comes in with the leather jacket and the cowboy boots, and she's really gonna show them. She tells them she's a Marine, and she fucking tries to teach him karate. So yeah, that's what happens there. She gets their attention for the day, comes back the next day. Again, nobody's paying attention to her. And actually, I thought this was a very useful thing. I think this would catch my attention. We want to die. We choose to die. She's trying to teach them with words that they can and phrases and just experiences that they have, right? So that kind of does. It's a little controversial, captures their attention, and she gets a few of them on board there. A few of them are saying, okay, she's for real or whatever, right? She still has a lot of work to do. So we end up moving on. She wins a lot of them over, but then we start seeing the sad parts of this. You see her character is pregnant. She's going to drop out of school, go to another school. The two brothers. I thought this was a weird ass moment. I don't know if anyone who would say, I'm not raising no doctors and lawyers. It's kind of low key racist if you think about it, right? So, but like, she went over there, and I think they over exaggerated. For real, they had to have been exaggerated because this is based on a book she wrote. So I think what maybe have happened is we have too much bills going on right now. We don't have time or the resources to invest in education. Basically, well, right here, it's like they made it seem like this lady is just anti-education, which I highly doubt that's the way it went in real life. But you know how movies are. So yeah, you got that there. So basically, Fucking Emilio gets into it with some guy, Shorty, who's a cokehead, and they end up fighting over the girl. She tells him to go snitch to the principal or go tell the principal. She gets him to go over there. Emilio trusts her. He walks to the principal, and this is another one which I thought was kind of exaggerated. Like they're supposed to be this hard nosed, follow the rules guy. Like he has no emotion. He's just a caricature at this point. The principal has no emotion, and so yeah, he dismisses Emilio. Later on, they go, and it turns out Emilio died. They're all sad. It's fucked up. She's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Um, and then it's a happy ending. They teach her how to dance, and everybody's like, yeah, hell yeah, we're learning how to dance and all that, right? So that shit was a trip to me. To me, that was a trip. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I looking back at the movie, I'll tell you guys the parts that I thought were actually pretty decent. There were two parts that I thought were when she goes in there, she gives her speech. There are no victims in here, and she says, "You guys choose to go every day, go to school," and I thought that was pretty interesting. I did. I thought it was a pretty interesting speech, and I thought that was pretty cool. This is another part right here. Let me go ahead and I should have this ready. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get that again. My bad. So yeah, there was another part too that I thought was really interesting. And again, I'm going to try one more time. I should have it ready, but we're going to get it going. So this part right here. So she goes, he wins some kind of contest. This character right here, I forgot his name. I forgot everybody's names. And I'll tell you why too. I think that is. So he wins a contest and he buys this leather jacket, tries to look fresh, and he said something in there that I could relate to. He didn't have nice clothes. He didn't have clothes to go out to like a formal event. I could relate to that like a motherfucker. So there were definitely parts of this movie that were relatable. When they went to the amusement park, that was another part that I thought was pretty cool. It shows that they're kids still. They still enjoy having fun. They don't know how though, because they've been through so much. Their situations are different than hers, right? So that would be the good parts of the movie. For me, there were a lot of bad parts. I thought the acting was okay. They did a decent job with the actors. I thought the screenplay was terrible. I didn't think it was that great of a movie. I thought they had too many characters they were trying to put in. Everything seemed forced. It moved quick, really quick. I didn't see any character development. You just see, like, I wasn't buying into these people. Like, I just wasn't. Like, they didn't do a good job of getting me to care for the characters. The one that had the biggest character arc was probably Michelle Pfeiffer and Wade Dominguez. Everybody else was kind of just either characters, with the administrators, the principal, or they were just the bad kids and they could easily be changed. At the ending, the dancing was cheesy as fuck. I think I heard Bill Burr tell a joke about that. And it was just, it was all over the place. It was all over the place. They tried to combine too many things with too many different characters. Maybe if it could have been a movie based on like true events, when they could have just combined everything on one character and have that one character have a major breakthrough character arc. So I think this is trying to be like Stand and Deliver. I never watched Stand and Deliver, but I heard that one had great reviews. This one, I don't know what the reviews are, but let me look it up really fast actually and see what we can see. But for me, I did not think this was a good movie. I think it aged terribly. I get what they're trying to do. 6.5, 29% of Rotten Tomatoes. Damn. So yeah, this movie aged terribly. Like it was pretty bad. And again, it's not the actor's fault, 'cause I thought the acting was decent. I thought everybody did what was written for them. However, I don't think the screenplay. I think from the gate, the screenplay. I think maybe there was a lot left on the cutting room floor. I just don't. I didn't invest in the characters like that. At the end of it, I was just like, okay. Like there was never a part of me where I was just like, man, that's I feel that. The closest was the clothes thing, and Emilio dying. That was pretty sad, low key. But other than that, there wasn't too much going on where I was just invested in it. I don't know. So I this would not be a movie that I would tell everybody, you got to watch this movie. This is a good movie. And it's sad because a lot of the movies that I've reviewed have been that. Maybe I'm being too hard on this movie. I don't know. But for me, this one was trying to do something, and it missed the mark. It missed the mark. It didn't get me to buy in. And yeah, that's just the way I feel about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you like this movie, definitely the best part of the movie was Coolio's Gangster's Paradise. That shit was dope as fuck. That song is still dope. And I kind of, that song actually outlived the movie, where a lot of people still talk about that song in high regards, but not too many people bring up this movie. So yeah, but for go ahead and comment. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie, if you think I'm being too hard on it. But yeah, that's just the way I feel. I did not think it was a good movie. And with that, we out. Peace.